Hey guys, it's Dr. Robotnik64, and today I'm going to be showing you some more game modes in Zero Gear, so let's do this then. So in this part, I'm going to be showing 4 more game modes in the game, so yeah, let's do it. Alright, so now we're going to get to some actual racing in the game. This map right here is called Dirt Circuit, and as the name would suggest, well, it's a dirt circuit. So as you can see, you can drive on dirt. Now also, in the racing game modes, as you can see, before the race actually starts, there is like a warm-up that occurs first. To be honest, I don't really see why there's a warm-up session that occurs before the race actually starts, because it only lasts for like 10 seconds, and then you can get to racing. And they're off. So, as you can see, you can get some items there. So you can use the same items that can be used in other game modes. Here comes a right turn, and here comes yet another right turn. There we go, executed flawlessly. Now, if you drive behind other... Well, that guy just spun out. If you drive behind other people, you can actually, like, draft them. And I just spun out there. And when you draft them, your car speeds up, of course. But your boost meter also fills as well. Yep, there you go. Somebody just crashes right into me, yet no damage was done at all. Here comes a jump. There we go. A bit of a shaky landing there, but it's alright. And just so you know, I am actually racing against bots because, I don't know, when I try to see, like, the servers, like, if there's any servers available on Zero Gear, or if people are running any servers, there's usually, like, no servers at all, and here I use the force field. There's sometimes, like, no servers at all, or there's only, like, 1 or 2 servers. So it's almost as though nobody even plays this game, so that's why I just play against bots. Alright, the final lap is now commencing. Let's do this. And speaking of laps, I believe you can actually configure how many laps you want to race in any of the tracks. By default, the amount of laps you race on Dirt Circuit is only 2, but I believe you can actually configure this, though. You can change that amount. I can't exactly remember how I did it, but I do know for a fact that it's possible. I was able to change the amount of laps on one of the other racing courses. I believe originally it had 1 or 2 laps, I think 2. I was able to configure it so that I could race 15. And also, I don't think the amount of bots that can race on a track at once is configurable as well. Like, I've actually seen Zero Gear servers that have up to 16 players allowed. By default, the amount of people allowed on a Zero Gear server is 8, but somehow people configured their Zero Gear server so that they can allow double that amount. I'm not sure how exactly they did that, because I could never figure out how to do that with my Zero Gear server, but oh well. The finish line is approaching. I have gotten first place. Yeah, look at that, just everybody else was just cruising along behind me and I didn't even know it. So that's the Dirt Circuit track, so that's some actual racing going on there, so yeah. And as you can see, if people haven't finished a race yet, you can spectate them. But yeah, so that's all there is to Dirt Circuit, so now let's go on to the next game mode. However, I'll just wait for this guy to finish first. There we go, he's done. So there you go, Dr. Robotnik64 in first place, so there you go. Alright, next game mode then. This map is called Sumo Arena, and basically what it is that apparently you have another warm-up in here. But basically what you have to do is that you have to knock everybody off this platform. So yeah, you have to be the last man standing basically. Now as you can see, you get the punching glove power-up, and you have to use this item in order to knock people off the platform, so yeah. Now in this map, there's a 2-minute time limit, and as time depletes, there will actually be parts of the platform that fall off. So as you can see, there's like a purple part of the platform over there. Once the time gets to 1 minute and 30 seconds, that part of the platform will fall off. And for some reason, the game started lagging immensely there, but it seems to be alright now. So there you go. The purple platform is actually no longer there, so it actually fell off. Now 15 seconds after the purple platform falls off, the blue platform falls off. And the different parts of the platform basically fall off every 15 seconds, so yeah. And as you can see, I fall off. And so does the blue platform. So apparently it looks as though we're in space, like directly on top of the Milky Way galaxy, it seems. Like, how the heck were they able to build this platform outside of our own galaxy? My goodness, that is a mystery indeed. I restarted the map here, as you can see, so we're going to try this again. No time for warming up, let's just dive right into the action. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. Now, for some reason, the bots always seem to go into the center first. I'm not exactly sure why. And not only that, but the bots seem to use their punching glove items in like a pattern. They seem to like use it like once every 5 or 6 seconds, like exactly. It doesn't matter if they're near a player or not, they just use it like whenever they want. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the names of the bots. The names of the bots are also chosen at random. As you can see, Julius Pepperoni. They're usually these ridiculous names, but unfortunately he got knocked off the platform. Flippy Twist, as you can see right here. My goodness, where did he go? He's right over there. He performed the trick. Yep, there you go. I just knock him upside down, and the platform's gonna fall. Somehow he makes it out of there alive. However, he does not this time. There you go. He's just going down. Going down back into the galaxy. There you go. I have won. So yeah, so that's the Sumo Arena map. It's actually the most recent map that's been added into Zero Gear, I believe. Just so you know, this game hasn't been updated in like 2.5 years, so it's been a long time since it's been updated. But this was actually the most recent map added, so yeah. Now this map, as you can see right here, is called Touchdown, and basically it's football, but with carts. So it has the same rules as the hockey or basketball game modes. As you can see, red and blue, or red versus blue. For some reason, I always seem to get put on the blue team. I don't know why. But once again, there's a 5-minute limit, and as you can see, you have to actually push the football onto the opposite team's goal, and you can actually score like that. That's an interesting way to score a touchdown. My goodness, only 30 seconds into the game, and we've already scored. Now, as you can see, you only get 1 point for scoring, so it's not like actual football where you can get 6 points for scoring a touchdown. And you don't get anything like the extra point either, so yeah, just basically push a football back and forth using carts. Huge explosion! My goodness, I don't see how they could have thrown the penalty flag on that play. Just launched a mine at the football and it exploded, sending everybody just flying in all directions. Yeah, there you go, just launch a tornado at it now. That definitely helps us. Apparently not, everybody's just floating in midair. Yeah, this is definitely football worth watching on TSN or Fox Sports or whatever. My goodness. There's 30 seconds left in the game, and the score is still at 1-0 for blue team. My goodness, can we get another point before the game ends? Let's see. Or will the red team tie the game up and we'll have to go to overtime? 18 seconds remaining. I just have to launch this tornado at the football, and it'll carry it towards the red goal. Alright, forget I'm taking matters into my own hands. Yeah, there we go. I have scored. Scored 1 for the team. There we go. That is it. The game is done. The game is over. The blue team has earned themselves another victory today. Yeah, the only strange thing is that if you actually score like right when the game ends, it actually goes into overtime, and like when the round restarts, it'll say 3-2-1, and when the round actually restarts, it'll say blue team wins. So, I thought that was kind of weird when I first played it. And also, as you can see, if you open up the server control panel while it says blue team wins, it actually overlaps it. The blue team wins thing actually overlaps part of the server control panel. But anyway, we are now going on to a map called Kick It, which is basically soccer with carts. Or if you're from the United Kingdom, football. Now, the only item that you actually get in this, well, I guess, sports game mode, the only item you get here is actually the punching glove, and you can actually use that to, like, launch the soccer ball to the other team's goal. And as you can see, there's also like ramps there, so the soccer ball can just fly up these ramps. And for once, the AI actually seems to be smart in this game, so in this game mode anyway. Watch this. Yeah, just rams right into the side of me. However, as usual, no damage was done. Not to mention the cars seem to be like very bouncy for some reason. Like bouncy cars, when you crash into somebody, the car just bounces. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's do some flips, do some barrel rolling, there we go. Yep, a robot wearing headphones, just listen to music while playing soccer with carts. Darn it, they're gonna score. Nope, nope! Where'd it go? Oh, it's over there. Alright, good. I believe I might have saved it, or that could have been somebody else. Yeah, there you go, just crashed right into me. Yeah, and then this guy just tries to ram me out of his way, can't even move. And then the soccer ball gets launched. And I nearly get crushed by it, so there you go. Oh, I'm gonna score. Let's do this. Score? Yeah, there we go. We have scored. Alright, let's just crash right into the wall. There we go. Alright, round restart. As you can see, the soccer ball starts like right there. Alright, get ready for it. 3, 2, 1, charge! Get that soccer ball first. There we go. An interesting way to kick a soccer ball, if I do say so myself. Alright, let's see if we can score again. A minute and a half left. Yeah, there we go. I didn't even know what happened there. Apparently everybody just crashed into each other at once and deployed their punching gloves and just clobbered me. Stop hitting the wall. Yeah, then of course everybody else hits the wall. Alright. There's approximately 1 minute remaining. Let's see if we can score again. 30 seconds remaining. Let's see if we can score again. One last score. There we go. Let's do it. Come on. It's going to go right in. Going to go right in. Yeah. Launch that in there. There we go. Did another last minute score. Won the game for the blue team. Alright. Just have to wait for time to run out here because 7 seconds left. Not really any reason to actually try playing considering there's only 3 seconds left now. Yeah, there we go. Just everybody crashes right into each other. Like, my goodness, this is a soccer game we're playing, and yet they're treating it like a demolition derby, for goodness sakes. But the blue team has won anyway, so there we go. And that's all the game modes that I'll be showing in this part, so yeah. So there's some more game modes for you. However, there are actually more maps in Zero Gear than just this, but I think I'll save them for maybe the next parts of this gameplay series. So yeah. But there's 4 more game modes for you, so yeah. So in this part I showed Dirt Circuit, Sumo Arena, Touchdown, and Kick It. But I will be reviewing more maps in Zero Gear because there are more maps to review. So there will be more videos of Zero Gear then. So yeah. So anyway, if you want to purchase this game for yourself, because you actually have to purchase it, you can purchase it on Steam. And I have the exact link to where you can purchase it on Steam in the description of this video. So yeah. So anyway, this was another video for Zero Gear showing off some more maps and game modes in the game. This is Dr. Robotnik64, thank you for watching, and if you want, feel free to like or favorite this video, or maybe subscribe if you want to see more Zero Gear videos, or maybe just some gameplay and rant videos, so yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next Zero Gear video that I make then, where I review more game modes. So yeah, later.